Hello and welcome back to Full Let's Plays in a Game. My name is Steeler and today we're doing a very special video. This one isn't going to have Let's Play in front of it. This is going to be the first GTA 5 video on the channel, and it's going to show you a glitch on how to create a deathmatch in the secret underground lab facility testing area. And actually I'm going to overlay a video of the end of this video right now just so I can clear up any misconstruction you may have about this. So if this is the place that you were thinking of, then I'm going to show you a very glitchy way to get a deathmatch in there. So I'm actually going to be doing this live, because if I do it live, then I can talk about glitches as they happen, because yes, believe it or not, glitches can have glitches, and it could screw you up if you don't know what you're doing. So hopefully I run into something like that and I can show you. And also just to show you that I am not cheating in any way, like I'm not cutting the video, just you know, just so you can be sure that it actually works. Now before I actually start the video, I just want to say, look at the upload date. If it's about a month in the future and you're watching this, please don't leave a rude comment saying that it doesn't work, because, well, they probably patched it. And look in the description, title, annotations, comments, everything will say that it's patched if it is, so please check that right now, because the last thing I want to do is waste a lot of your time. Sorry if this is a longer video, but like I said, I have to do this live just so I can, you know, all the stuff that I described before. Now, you don't have to do a deathmatch. You can also probably do a capture, although capture has been glitching out for me, so I'm not going to do that. And race, I mean, it's a narrow hallway. I don't know what you're going to do with a race in there, but let's just get started with the deathmatch. And I'm going to show you step-by-step on how to do this, because it can get pretty complicated, but in the end, it pays off, and it's super simple to do, just sort of long. So what you're going to want to do is find the golf course, just this big open field right here, and go to the road directly below it, sort of southeast. I don't know my cardinal directions, but once you spawn over here, just give it a sec, because it does take a while depending on how far away you are from it. But if you just warp over here, there we go, you're going to see this building right here, and it says Johnny Tongue on it. I'm sure that's a reference to something, like everything in GTA. But right under this overhang right here, this is how you're actually going to do the glitch to get to this place over, glitching out the map a little bit, over here. It's sort of strange, but you're just going to have to watch and make sure that it works. Okay, so now I'm going to put in the deathmatch details. I'm actually going to make this a published map if you want to go and play it, which is why I'm actually going to take time on the title. So I'll be right back when I do the title and description, and I'll also think about what I'm going to say just a little bit later. Okay, so I just filled in the title and the description, and now what you want to do is set the maximum players to 2. This isn't essential, it just makes it a bit easier on you later. Same thing with the time limit. I'd recommend putting it to 60 minutes, because this could backfire on you, so definitely do that. And all the rest should be good. You don't need the photo just quite yet. I usually wait till the end for that. So you're going to want to place a trigger somewhere just around here, probably right here. And of course you want the lobby camera. This has to be close to the trigger, so that's why I take a picture of this, just because it shows you where the glitched area is. This, like I said, is very unessential, which is why I'm going to tell you about I'm just going to set up some spawn points. The reason why I picked 2 players as maximum, because then you only need to set down 4 spawn points. It just saves you time. But I'm going to explain this glitch as how I found it. So in the link in the description, I'll show you the person who actually found the other person who found it. So just go through the chain of links in the descriptions, and eventually you'll find the original. But this method, on the other hand, where you create a deathmatch, this guy did not do. This is what I found yesterday, like yesterday night at midnight. I wondered if I could actually find it, and I actually could, and I did. So that is why I'm doing a video on this now, because I looked all over YouTube. Apparently there is no other person doing this right now, but I could be wrong. Someone could be figuring that out and posting it right now. But either way, just know that I was the original, hopefully, if someone didn't already post it first. But this is definitely an original thing by me. Okay, so once you have all your spawn points down, you're going to need 8 for each team. Just set them anywhere, it'll be fine. Now you want to go to vehicles, and you want to get a buzzard. Buzzard. It's going to be under police. There it is. And then you go backwards this way, and you should be able, there it is, the buzzard attack chopper. Now, don't just put down 1. I'd recommend putting down about 5 of them, because, well, I'll tell you here in a second. This next part coming up, luckily it's right at the beginning, is going to be the hardest part of the glitch. And I can't actually place this down here because it's being a... because the stupid spawn points. And oh wait, there we go. Okay, I don't think that one was essential, but okay. So now that you've done this, now comes the most important part about this. Okay, what you want to do is you want to press back on press the back button. I don't know what that is on the PlayStation or anything, but on Xbox, press the back button so that you are now walking around. But as you can see, you can still place down vehicles and props. This is the most essential part about this, and I'll explain. I've been saying essential a lot. I should probably stop doing that. I'll explain why this is important later, but as long as you're in this mode right here, and you press the test button, you will spawn in, and there will be another person there. Just get rid of him. Just shoot him in the face, and then steal a helicopter. And now comes the hardest part, like I said, so make sure you pay attention to this. But like I said, make sure that you are in first person before you press test. Okay, so let's just kill this guy. Should probably put invincibility on. That's also a important part about this glitch. So you're going to get in a helicopter, and it has to be the buzzard, by the way, because it has the shortest wingspan, so that's important. Just ignore that guy shooting you, because he will do that. That's another reason for putting 2 players, that way no one's ganging up on you. What you want to do is fly under here, and as you can see, if you go straight up and then if you press left bumper so that you can now turn it, well, that's not supposed to happen, but that's why I put multiple helicopters. But what you want to do is fly under here at just like this helicopter is now, so going this way, and then you want to press left bumper so you turn 90 degrees up in this little glitch ceiling, and then that should get you inside of the building. Now, usually I get it first try, but of course when I'm recording, I suck at video games, so let's, that's my excuse at least, so let's hurry up and do this again. We're going to come over here and get this second chopper, and we're going to try that again, but like I said, go in horizontally, then do a left 90-degree angle, and just floor it, essentially. See, I'm saying it again. Once I say one word, it just makes me want to say it over and over again. Okay, so we have this helicopter in the way. I'm going to see if I can run into another problem that you might have, such as this right here. But as you can see, I kind of went in at an awkward angle. But see, once you're in, then you're fine, okay? As you can see, the glitch is, the world is glitching out, rather. But now watch this. All you want to do is you want to get right here. It doesn't matter. This whole floor is glitched out. You just want to descend and just keep going. Just go straight down. And as you can see, I am now under the map and also caught on something else, and I'm probably going to explode the helicopter and kill myself later because I hate this. There we go. Okay, so once you're through, I'd recommend that your helicopter is not smoking, because otherwise you'll probably just crash and die. Anyway, just wait here for a couple of seconds for the world to load in. Floating cars, you gotta love that. Just wait a second, and eventually the world should pop back in here. Give it a sec. Okay, so it's not an important part about this, but anyway, so you're going to want to go to your map. Now, whatever you do, do not press A when you're on the map, because if you see in the bottom right corner, it says warp. It does not say set waypoint. So that means you will warp over there on land, and it will piss you off, because then you have to do it all over again. But what you want to aim for is not that, this right here. You're going to want to aim for this, try to go that way. And as I go this way, oh, the world loaded in. Then I'm just going to be explaining some additional stuff. I'm pretty sure that this helicopter is going to crash, and I'm going to have to restart this, but alright, yeah, so I'm going to get another helicopter and go to this point, hopefully that you're still with me here. Okay, so it took me a while to get another one in here, I gotta be honest. It really pissed me off, but anyway, so now you're gonna see these tunnels. Make sure that you don't get close to them because they will suck you in like a black hole, just waiting for the world to spawn in again. But what I recommend is you're gonna see this gap right here. Just go straight through the gap, and you should be very close to it. Now, the boundaries, if you go too high and you touch the ground, you have to get really close to it, by the way, so don't worry about this. You will spawn on top of the ground, and that also happens if you go too low, because then the game says, hey, you're out of the map, you gotta go back to the top, and that's what happens. So there's a really big leeway between it, so you don't have to worry. Now, notice on the mini-map, you should definitely look at this at all times. See on the top left, there is that lake there. To save space, this is actually a mechanic that games do. Surprisingly, they save space and time by making water infinitely deep. And what happens is, even though you're whoa, that's strange. So, lots of glitches happen under here, but even though water seems to have a limit, even under the map it will infinitely go down, meaning that if you see water above you on the mini-map and you go through it with your helicopter, it will be as though you are going into the ocean with your helicopter, and it will destroy it, and then you have to start all over again. So if you see water on the map, avoid it, because otherwise you will drown the helicopter. Even just a river, sometimes you can get through rivers pretty easily, and I was hoping I would pass through someone's pool in their backyard, because it's like a jump scare. All of a sudden, just a blue screen for about 1 or 2 frames as you pass through someone's pool. It shouldn't hurt your helicopter, but like I said, just be sure that your helicopter is not smoking, because if it is, then it starts to plummet towards the ground, and then you have to start over. So there's a lot of things that you have to be wary of here. Let's see, the other thing was, oh yeah, so you can keep looking at the map, but like I said, don't press A, just keep on going north. You're going to see this tangle of roads up here. This is the quarry. It's just north of the quarry, and you should be able to get here. And now this is the glitchiest part of the entire thing, so hopefully I can quote-unquote glitch the glitch so that I may show you what you have to do, because I've done this about 5 times now, so I have seen almost everything that it has to offer, so hopefully I can get out of a sticky situation if it does happen to come. That sentence didn't sound very appropriate. Okay, whoa, slow down here. Okay, so you see this tube right here, and you're wondering what that is. Well, that's from the mission that Michael infiltrated the lab and research base thing with the scuba team, and he went through that tube by using the underwater laser to get rid of the grate, and then he comes through here, and then he comes up through the through that little what do you want to call that, water well. So why is this here? Well, I know that everyone probably doesn't care, but just to once again save space and is much easier on them is if they just take the whole world from single player and move it to online, which is why this is still here. Now, this is how I think they're going to patch it, is if they get rid of this tube or this entire facility anyway, so hopefully they don't do that. Okay, so now let's get on to the glitch, because I know that's what you're all waiting for. This video has probably gone on way too long now. But anyway, so we have this little boiler room right here, as you can see. That's what the guy called it in the video. Remember, link is in the description. I'm giving him all the credit here, or at least half the credit. The creator thing is mine. I'm going to take credit for that myself. But as you can see, it is one level lower than all the rest, and it is in the very center of the facility. So once you come over here and you see this little room that's just one level lower, the only one that's one level lower, then just come up to it. I don't think it matters what side you approach it from, just be very careful not to go too high. As you can see, the water's really glitching out here. Okay, so what you want to do is just very carefully, without going through the ground, very carefully, just get through here and park your helicopter right on this cement pad. Now, wow, look at how horrible I have messed up GTA. But anyway, so what you're gonna, I'm still in my cop outfit, I just noticed. That's pretty funny. Okay, so what you're gonna want to do is sort of walk this way towards the center, and eventually you should start falling in midair. If I can, there we go. Okay, so you're gonna start falling and you're gonna land in water right here. Okay, so I don't know if you saw that, but there was that strip of water right there. The water rendered in right above the little tube here. Now what you want to do is swim towards the tube, or the sort of, what do you want to call that, sewage treatment tunnel or whatever, but just keep swimming. It is very glitchy, and I'm pressing A right now. You can hear me clicking. I'm not actually going anywhere, but just keep going. And as you can see in the bottom right, wait till your character drowns. Unfortunately, Michael has a large breath, but once you drown, you're going to see that you're going to start falling, and then you fall to the ground, and then all of a sudden you spawn in here. Now that was very quick, so I recommend you rewatch that. So fall through the boiler room, get in the water, and then drown yourself, and make sure you have invincibility on, by the way. Drown yourself, and then swim towards that tube as best you can, and it's very glitchy, and then eventually you will spawn in here. Now, I don't know how this person found this. Remember that this was the other person, this wasn't me. The creator part was me, so I'm not too sure how it works, but either way, it does work. So let's swim up to the top, and as you can see, we are now inside this this lab research facility. I need a drink for a second. I've been talking a lot. Okay, so now we're going to go up the ladder, which, yes, you can climb, luckily. You go up the ladder, and so as you can see, we are still in testing. Now, remember when I had you go into player mode by pressing the back button at the very beginning of the video before you press test? The reason I did that is because when you exit the test, you will spawn as either a camera or a player, whichever one you were last, in the same exact location you were for the last of the test. Now, if that didn't make sense to you, it doesn't matter. All you have to do is press exit test, and as long as you were in player form when you press the test button, you will now spawn in the same exact location, which I arduously found, like this. And now you see that you're out of test, and you can place stuff inside of here, and there actually are place points in here, which doesn't make sense, but still. So now what I recommend that you do as soon as you get in here is put a spawn point in here. So you're going to put spawn point, or a whole bunch of spawn points actually. I found that you can put about 16 spawn points in here, and I'm going to be showing you some awesome stuff that you can also do with this. So you can put a spawn point here and one right here. Because you're going to say, oh no, I forgot to put in my photo. And if I press photo, then I'm going to glitch back to the top of the map, which I'm going to show you here. Here, watch. If I press the back button, See how I actually go outside the facility. You have to be a player in order to edit objects inside of the facility. So now you're like, oh no, I have to do the whole helicopter thing again. Well, no, you don't, because first I just want to get a photo right here of the facility here. I keep using facility now. See, first it was essential, and then now it's facility. Okay, so we're going to take a picture, and now all you have to do is go back into human form, and give it a sec, and then you go to test, and now, depending on where you spawn, who knows where you will spawn, but give it a sec, and voila, you spawn in here. Now, if you spawned on the road where the other spawn points are, which I can show you right here, if you happen to spawn over here, just let the guy kill you by turning invincibility off, and after a couple tries, you should be able to respawn back in this building, and then all you have to do is exit test, and your person will spawn right here. So basically, I'm exploiting the mechanics of the game by saying that when you exit the test, it will spawn you back in the creator as the same form you were when you entered the test, in the same exact location. It's very hard to understand. Hopefully someone does. But it looks like for the spawn points in here, you can put them fairly close together, I must say. And also, believe it or not, I'm going to fall in the water now. Okay, well, I guess he's just going to climb the ladder then. Just fall down here. Believe it or not, if you dive underwater, which you have to unfortunately go out of the menu for, then you go down, placement, spawn points, you can put spawns underwater. Now, this is a good way to troll people because then they start drowning. If they don't have very good lung capacity, then they'll start drowning underwater before they swim up there. So that's always fun, but I'm sure that you can get, yeah, probably 6 of them in here, just lining the bottom. And now I'm going to, at this point, you can probably leave the video and try this out for yourself because as far as I know, it's still working. Actually, it is still working because I just did it. I'm really stupid. So, can I put another one in here? I don't think I can. Okay, well, that's fine. I can probably just, like, delete this and move it over. Just use some good ergonomics here, as I choke. I can't, for Christ's sake, come on, just let me place this in. Okay, you know, I'll do that later. It doesn't matter. Okay, so now you exit out of the menu and you can swim around, and now you're going to notice something else that is really cool. If you come over to one of the sides, you got to find it first. Oh, right here. You can actually swim down the tunnel, and ironically, I am Michael. That is... Excuse me, that is a good, just a good coincidence there. You can actually swim all the way down the tunnel, as I will go to here. Can I? Oh, I can't. Okay. Well, you can swim all the way down the tunnel until you get about right here, which is where the grate is. Unfortunately, you cannot go into the ocean because, like I said, there's the iron bars there. But either way, you can swim all the way down this entire tunnel here and explore it. You can put spawn points in here just to piss off people because they won't have enough breath to swim all the way back in the real deathmatch. And let's see, I'm going to show you one more glitch that you're going to run into that, don't worry, it's not just you, it happens to everyone, or at least it happens to me. So if you just climb back up the ladder, Michael, please comply, thank you. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to vehicles, we're going to go to boats, which should be over here somewhere, boats, and then we're going to go to submersible. And yes, you can actually put submersibles in here, but watch this, when I place it, not only does it glitch out, but watch. Oh, disappeared, and then reappeared, disappear, reappear. It's really funny, but it still counts as an object that is there because you can actually stand on top of it and still get in it. But anyway, I'm going to show you the rest of the facility now. I probably should do that. I'm using facility again. So what you can do is you can run down this entire hallway. You can turn the corner. And you can go in the elevator. How long have I been going? I'm sure that everyone is so bored. I could have shortened this video so much, but hold on a second, let me check. Okay, so I've been going for a ridiculously long time, but hopefully not everyone cares. Anyway, so anyway, you can see that you can go into the elevator now, and you can... But the only unfortunate thing is that you cannot go through these metal bars right here. Unless you can glitch through it. I've tried a whole bunch of different methods, but I still haven't found a way. But it may look very small that it's just these hallways, but luckily you can place spawn points in here. Like this, and you can just fill up this entire place. So you can put one here, and then you can jam one in the corner. I don't know, the spawn points sort of glitch out too. Everything about this is... basically glitching out. I was going to say essentially again, but then I got myself. Can I place one? There we go. And so like I said, you can fit about 16 of these in here, and I'm actually going to create the map properly so that I can publish this and people can play it. So I will be right back, and then at the end of the video, I'm going to replay the footage that I did at the beginning of the video that I overlaid, sort of like a time paradox, but I'll be right back and then I'll show you some awesome gameplay. Okay, so I just set all of my spawn points, but I ran into a problem that you might also run into, so I'm just going to show that off really quickly now. So I'm going to, look, you can actually see inside of that, that's really cool. Hold on, yeah, right here, this white little area is actually the elevator that you can go inside. It's not working, but the doors actually do open and close, which is a cool aesthetic effect. So what you're going to want to do is come over here and give it a sec, of course. It's going to take a while to load, but all you have to do is delete the spawn points, and then all you have to do is go into test, and then back out of it, and then you will spawn inside of the research facility. So it's so cool. Using facility again, I know I have a problem with repeating words over and over again, but at this point, you don't need the helicopters anymore. You can get rid, actually, no, don't get rid of the team start points. I'm going to show you how to do that here in a second. There's a lot of things to show you in this video, and it's probably going to be like half an hour, but it's all in good time. Is this a spawn point as well? Yes. Spawn point, and you get rid of all the helicopters. And so you're going to say, okay, so what if I want to do a team deathmatch, but I can't, if I delete these, I can't actually, that's one right here too, then I can't actually start the test. Well, that's what I'm going to show you right here. So you're going to go into test after you've done that, and wait as you spawn in across the world. It takes a while because you have to travel all the way across the world and let it load in first. And what you're going to do is exit the test, and then you're going to go to delete options in the placement menu. If this thing could take any slower, there we go. So exit test, you'll spawn right in here, and it does indeed take a while, but remember, I'm doing this live just so I can show you all the things. So what you're going to do is go to delete options. Don't press delete all, that would just ruin your day. Go to delete all team start points, and make sure it's team start points, not regular spawn points. You're going to delete all those, and as you can see, I now cannot test because I need to put team start points. So we're going to have to go to team start points, and now all you do is you place them in here. And there's just enough room to fit them all in here. As I sort of choke. Can I place it? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay. And there's definitely enough room. And one last thing I want to say as I'm just doing this and probably showing some gameplay here in a sec is that this is probably going to be the only glitch on this channel. This is just something that I found by fooling around. So don't expect any more glitches if you do subscribe to me. If you would like to subscribe, and remember, I'm not like one of those channels where the first words out of my mouth is, subscribe to my channel today for more GTA content. I usually be professional, and I save that till the end, but we're just going to place this right here, and this over here. So I'm not going to be doing any more glitches on this channel. I might do a few, but I am scared to death that Rockstar is going to come after me. But hey, if anything, if Rockstar isn't really approving of this, just know that it's a non-game breaking glitch. It's not like a money glitch where I'm actually cheating the game. This is just a fun little thing so that you can have a deathmatch with your friends. I mean, why not? Last one, can I fit it in here? Yes, I can. There you go. So there's all your team start points and spawn points. And now, how many spawn points do I actually have? I have 18 spawn points. Is that right? I guess that's right. Meaning that I can have 9 players, but I do like the nice round 8 players. Oh, excuse me. So now you can set it to 8 players. You can go to, I definitely want to save this first. There we go. Saved it up. Good. We'll test it. And then I'm just going to go to 10 kills, like I said. But so thank you everyone for watching. Hopefully this can bring some popularity to my channel, because on my second channel I've been going for a year now, and I'm just going to use a pistol for right now because these guys are easy. I might as well turn off invincibility. I've been going for a year now and only have gotten 100 subscribers across both my channels, so I figured why not do something. Like, he has a rocket launcher. So definitely the testing is fun, isn't it? But yeah, so once again, thank you everyone. Subscribe if you feel necessary, or like, comment if you have any problems that you may be running into, or videos that you want me to do in the future. I'm going to punch these guys in the water, and I will see you for the next one, so see you later.